and stay tuned for the next video. We'll be amalgamating what I've collected recently. Enjoy. Elite collection. A few additions to add. I can't live like this. William, it was really nothing. It really was. It was 25p. The day the world turned day glow. No. Oh, darts. I promise I didn't put this moustache on. Okay, so it's the big day. So we've got our Elite collection, and we're going to transfer it over into our new really useful boxes, and we've got a few additions to add. So we've got to see if we get those in there. You all right, boys? I can't live like this. Okay, so we're going to start off with the usually start off Joy Division, New Order, and a bit of Factory. So that's how we start. So we had our Ultravox and a little bit of Human League. So I'm going to add to that Midure, No Regrets, Call of the Wild, and to the Human League I've got Don't You Want Me and Mirror Man. So that goes in the box. So next up we had OMD, we had a couple of messages, we had a couple of Enola Gays, Loud and Clear, So In Love, and do you know what, Made of All In. So we add to that, Call My Name, got Genetic Engineering. We've also got another couple of Enola Gays, and what's this one here? I think this is Made of All Ins as well. So we had Gary Newman, Tube Army EP, Friends Electric, Complex, and I had a couple of Kraftwerk there. So I'm going to add to that Gary Newman, I Can't Stop, a couple of Visage, The Damned Don't Cry, and Night Train, and also the classic Japan, Cantonese Boy EP, and a couple of copies of Second That Emotion. So they're going in the box. So we had Cocteau Twins, Peppermint Pig, a couple of This Mortal Coil, Kangaroo Song to the Siren, and a couple of Enemy and Melody Maker. What are we adding to Cocteau Twins? Well, was it Ice Blink Luck? Oh my god, this was an incredibly expensive buy, but I'm very happy to have it. So slowly but surely, Cocteau Twins in the box. Sadly, no more Echo and the Bunnymen. And the Cure, we have, to add to that, The Walk, so slowly and surely. No more Chameleons, of course, or Teardrop Explodes. But what we do have, to add a bit more cred to our indie, we have 3 Smiths singles. So we have Shoplifters of the World, Unite. We have William, It Was Really Nothing. And it really was, it was 25p. And This Charming Man. So I think I've got that reduced as well. So more indie in the box. I think I'd like to follow The Cure with Susie because of the connection. So we've got the no more Susie and the Banshees, but we have got another Creatures from the Car Boot sale, so that goes with that. So we had a sort of punk theme, post-punk theme going on for one section that you saw last time. So I've added to it, I've got another Bow Wow Wow, Go Wild in the Country, got the Clash, Rock the Casbah, another Skids, Working for the Yankee Dollar, so there's a couple of Skids there, and after many years of searching, another Holidays in the Sun. That one was sort of cracked, so I've now got a genuine good copy. This was all from the Car Boot, I think. The Day the World Turned Day Glow, X-Ray Specs, a couple of Zig Zig Sputnik. I'm not really a fan of theirs, but I know that they are liked. I've always thought they were a bit more of a kind of fashion band. Classics, Buzzcocks, Noise and Noise, Love You More. So that's a classic, and also the Promises Lipstick Buzzcocks, very complete of those. There are a couple of gold Stranglers, Golden Brown, and Something Better Change. So we've got Nuclear Device, Always the Sun, and Strange Little Girl. So that's a nice little Strangler section going there. There was Public Image and Public Image. So we've got Public Image Rise. And a couple of Malcolm McLaren Double Dutch. I thought I'd put that in this section. and Madam Butterfly. Oh, and also Hazel O'Connor, 8th Day. So I think that's kind of completing the first box. So we've got sort of a couple of inches more in Elite box number 1. So following on, originally I did have Elvis Costello and Oliver's Army, and Enduring the Blockheads, Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. So what can we add to that? Well, we have a cover of Oliver's Army and My Funny Valentine, and a cover of Enduring, never mind the Buzzcocks. So, and then I think I'll finish that box off. No additions to it, with the Simple Minds, with Sound Talk, Talk, Blue Nile, Gang of Four, Talking Heads, Modern English, and The Passage. Right, so box number 1 is nicely done, and not box number 2.
What's he talking about? We just can't live like this.
So we had a bit of jam, as we did in the last video. So what we got to add to it? Well, we've got the Jam Beats Surrender, so that's good. We also have a different label, Polydor. This is Bomb and Wall Street and David Watt. So that is the same as that, but we're a different label. We also have the Jam All Around the World. What else I'm going to put with the Jam? We got a couple of The Vapors, Turning Japanese, and I've got a spare copy, Turning Japanese. And the reason is they went up, I think one tour I saw the Jam, I forget the date, they were supported by The Vapors. So that's first in the next box, the Jam. So we've got another brass in pocket. We've got a Don't Get Me Wrong, and oops, what's this? So there's another Talk of the Town, Back on the Chain Gang, and Hymn to Her. So those are next in the box. So Ska sort of mod revival, we had bit of specials, Selector, Ghost Town. I also had a great copy of Green Onions and a couple of Dexys. We also had a couple of Madness, It Must Be Love, but I'm going to take those. We've got Because of You, Kevin Rowland, featuring Dexys. And we've also got There, My Dear, more Dexys. I've put this in because I found this All or Nothing Small Faces, so we're going to have that. We've got Bad Manners. No. I'm going to say that. Also, we have Been Busy. Missing Words by the Selector. So that's another good two-tone. Another lovely one is Hands Off She's Mine by The Beat. We also have another first one, Gangsters, aka and Selector the Selector. So that's another copy of that. I also picked up this, You Need Wheels, Merton Parker's. I don't know, you know, nice couple of scooters there. And another Bad Manners. And this one is Special Brew, I Love You, Special Brew, Ivy the Engine. So we've got a lot more two-tone collection going on, and I'll just get the new Madness out. So Madness has actually gone mad because we've got One Step Beyond, we've got Cut Out Night Boat to Cairo, we've got Madness Shut Up, we've got Madness Baggy Trousers, and another copy of Baggy Trousers. Let's put that over here so you can see it. We've got Embarrassment, Our House, and we've got a lovely couple of picture discs. So we've got Driving in My Car, Farm Madness, and House of Fun picture disc. So quite Madness has really expanded there. Going to go a bit 80s sort of electro synth now. So we got one Yazoo, That Was Only You, Situation, and Torch by Soft Cell. So let's go Yazoo first. We've got The Other Side of Love. The Other Side of Love. We have Don't Go, Winter Kills. And I've also got a bit of Alison Moyet added to that. Is This Love? And The Old Devil Called Love. And Love Letters from the Heart. Over to Soft Cell. Tainted Love. Where Did Our Love Go? One of my all-time favourites. Got Love the 12-inch of this. So happy to get that. And that was Say Hello, Wave Goodbye. 1982 also What and So What. I didn't want these, but they're only 25p. This is sort of an EP, Mark Armand EP, House is Haunted and Lover Spurned. So Yazoo and Soft Cell. Also brand new to the collection is a start of Pet Shop Boys. So we've got It's a Sin, Opportunities, Let's Make Lots of Money, Jealousy, and What Have I Done to Deserve This? I think it's Domino Dancing, Always on My Mind. So some good Pet Shop Boys. Let's throw in a bit of Flock of Seagulls, Wishing, Heaven 17, Temptation, Living on the Ceiling, Blancmange. So I believe I had Tears for Fears Pale Shelter, but I've added to it the classic Mad World, Change, and Sowing the Seeds of Love. Depeche Mode has expanded. I've only had one New Life and Shout, but I've added to that Shake the Disease and The Meaning of Love. Also, No Cover, Just Can't Get Enough, and Everything Counts, and Work Hard. So Tears for Fears and Depeche Mode coming on. So all new for the 80s, we have Happy Birthday by Altered Images and I Could Be So Happy. We also seem to have a lot of Haircut 100. So we've got favourite shirts, we've got a couple of Love Plus Ones, Nobody's Fools, and a couple of favourite shirts. I think the B-side, Stephen Schnee, Ski Club. So more 80s. So you saw in my last video my killer Who collection. I think that's got to go at the back, protected in this box. A couple of copies of My Generation, The Who. So what have we got? We've got another one in the Brunswick sleeve. That was a bit expensive. I don't know if that's original sleeve, but we'll go with it. We've got a Pete Townsend, Let My Love Open the Door. We've also got Roger Daltrey and Walking the Dog. Pete Townsend uniforms, and what's that Danced Away on the back? Roger Daltrey EP, Under a Raging Moon. Look it forward again, 515, Behind Blue Eyes. And also I picked this up because I already had Pinball Wizard, The Who, and I found Elton John's Pinball Wizard, The Who. So we're going to put that with it as well. New Blondie, Old War, New War, All the War. So a couple of the more commercial Adam and the Ants, That Music Stand and Deliver. But I've added to it, I've got another Ant Music, but I also got Dog Eat Dog and later Goody Two Shoes and one of the original Young Parisians. Although I have to say, it's quite somebody's put their tobacco tray on that in ink. But nevertheless, we've got a copy, so a bit of Adam and the Ants. Original copy of Duran Duran's Planet Earth, that's new. I did have The Police, Message in a Bottle and Don't Stand So Close to Me, and I've added to it this is a sort of a remix later on, 83, Truth Hits Everybody, and Man in a Suitcase, quite high on Discogs. I had this picture disc of Lotus Eaters, and I managed to add to it the picture sleeve, 7-inch of Lotus Eaters. So we had a little bit of Bowie, Gene Genie, John Mojones, The Sound of Vision, Space Odyssey, and we had a bit of Hoople as well, all the young dudes. So I've got a bit more Mott the Hoople. So we've got all the young dudes. I think that's a CBS American. The Golden Age of Rock and Roll, Mott the Hoople, and all the way from Memphis, a bit of Hoople going on. Also had Heroes with my friend Robert Fripp on guitar. Schneider, and I promise I didn't put this moustache on. Space Odyssey Changes Velvet Goldmine, which I think is another one of those. So a bit of Bowie and Hoople. So our boxes are more or less a bit jammed there, so I think we're going to need another box, and I'll show you why in a second. Ready for the new box. We've got Jeepster, T-Rex, a bit of glam going on here. So we've got the Sweet Teenage Rampage, Slade, Every Day. Also, ELO keeps throwing itself at me, so we've got Shine a Little Love, Hold On Tight, Mr. Blue Sky, and Confusion, Last Train to London. So ready for the new box. The Beatles. So along the back we had a bit of John, And you've seen before the Beatles, the EP from me to you. Thank you, girl. Please me. The Magical Mystery Tour, side 3 and 4. Day Tripper, Imagine, and Something. And that has expanded. So we've got a couple of I Want to Hold Your Hands. We've got a She Loves You. We've got a Hard Day's Night. We've got a We Can Work It Out. We've got a Help. We've got another copy of Day Tripper. And we have a couple of lovely monos here. Twist and Shout, the Beatles, and from the Million series, She Loves You, I Want to Hold Your Hand. And also the French Beatles, En Français, from the film Help. So we've got Another Girl I Need You Night Before, You're Gonna Lose That Girl. That was from the car boot, so ignore that price, he actually gave me that. And we've got a couple of more things to add. So we've got a bit of Paul, Mull of Kintyre, so stick that over there, Mull of Kintyre. We've also got a Wings, Let 'Em In, Paul, and of course you'll seen of my Man Walks Into a Shop short. We couldn't resist buying that, although it's phenomenally expensive for what it is. Bit of history, and this will get you excited. Well, I don't know. I was quite excited for it. This he sold me, it was just the cover. So this is the Magical Mystery Tour EP and booklet. And so you were the first, it's kind of like an unboxing, but in reverse. So I can just do that. And we've got the Fall on the Hill Flying Blue Jay Way. And if you look over here, Fall on the Hill Flying Blue Jay Way. Yeah, so that is going in there. I'll have to get some proper. It's got a lot of tape on it. So all I need now is the A side. So I'm looking for Your Mother Should Know and Magical Mystery Tour, The Mother Should Know, and I Am the Morris. So there we are. So the Beatles is coming on. So that's going to be I think the first in my new next box. Okay, to finish off, a few that didn't make the cut.
So Hazy Fantasia, Everything But the Girl, Scooby Doo, KLF, Queen, Stardust, Telstar, Rainbow, couple of Supertramps, Eurythmics, U2, Gloria, UB40, Roxy, Squeeze, couple of Flying Lizards, ABBA and Frida, Wizard, I've got to put that in, Stones, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, Demma Harry, a couple of Madonnas, Madonna Holiday, Black Sabbath, Paranoid, Billy and Cream, Tracy Ullman, Chuck Berry, Boston Tea Party.
Darts.
Different Corner, Aha, Shirley Bassey, Frank Sinatra, Nina Simone, Pocahontas, Molly Shade of Pale, Northern Lights, Alice Cooper, Tracy Ullman again, Jonah Louie, and over there we have Cat Stevens, Morning Has Broken, R.E.M. And Fisher, with Dawn, Tayo Rim, Tom Hart, The Piranhas, a couple of Robert Palmers, Looking for Clues, Travelling Wilburys.
And the Freshies, I'm in Love with the Girl on the Certain Manchester Virgin Megastore. That's more ooey, chirpy, chirpy, cheap, cheap. The Archers, Sugar, Sugar. The Crystals, Then He Kissed Me. Shangri-La, Leader of the Pack. The Monkees, I'm a Believer. And come on, everybody, this is interesting. This is 1958 mono, surely not. It's 45. Looks very good condition for that. Milk Cow Blues, Queen's Clearwater Revival, Born on the Bayou, and last but not least, Jailhouse Rock, Elvis Presley, VCLT, Japanese pressing, given to me in the Philippines. Thank you.